dividing simple fractions with a visual representation. All right, so what we're going to do is just give us an understanding of what is division and what does division look like in terms of dividing a value or a quantity in a fractional part. And perhaps, hopefully, with this background understanding, you'll be better able to understand the process of how to divide fractions and to remember it. If you remember, what does it mean and really what's happening. Now, multiplication, as in one of my previous videos, referred to as we are taking a quantity and we are making that many groups of it, or we are splitting something up into when we're taking parts of parts. Here, we're basically doing the reverse, because what the division really represents is we're taking a value and we are breaking it apart. And that's really what's happening anytime that you're going to be doing division, whether it's of whole numbers or decimals or fractions. So the quantity that we have here, and for this particular video, we're just starting with whole numbers dividing by fractions. We have a quantity of 12, and we are going to be breaking, which is dividing it into 2/3 or groups of 2/3. And what we're really wanting to look at and answer the question is, how many 2/3 are there in 12 wholes? That's really what we're trying to answer. Now, I'm going to show a couple different representations. The first one is using a number line. Now, a number line, as you can see here, that we have 12 parts, so we've got 12 sections. Now, these 12 sections, we want to, again, like I said, break it up into how many groups of 2/3 are there in these 12 wholes. Now, again, we have to always go back. What does the numerator tell us? What does the denominator tell us? Now, the denominator tells us how many total parts we have. And so we are looking at having 3 parts, which means that each of these wholes are broken up into thirds. And so what we want to do is first cut each of the wholes into thirds. And as you can see, what we just basically did is we took those 12 wholes, and since we broke them up into thirds, that means we have 3 groups of 12, because these 12 pieces all have 3 groups in them, which means that we essentially made 36 thirds. Now, our question was how many, not thirds are there, but how many 2/3, because if we look at the numerator tells us how many parts that we have. And so we want to know how many groups of 2, or how many 2/3 do we have. So we'll use our highlighter here. So if I'm going to count off by 2/3, because I already have third sections and I want 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So that means we took those thirds, which gave us 36 pieces. Oops, we'll go back to our regular pen. That gave us 36 pieces, and then we wanted it into groups of 2. So we divided it by groups of 2, and that gave us 18 pieces, which is exactly what we counted on the number line. That means that our answer is actually 18. There are 18 2/3 pieces in 12 wholes. Now, we can look at it also in using circles to represent our information as well. I have 12 circles here, and we want, again, thirds. And so thirds, if you recall, is your little peace sign here. And so 12 wholes divided, broken up into thirds. 12 times 3 is, again, 36 pieces. So if you were to count, I have 36 1/3 sections. Again, I'm not doing 1/3, but I'm looking at how many 2/3 are there. And so we would count by 2s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, we're not done, because these pieces at the bottom, just because they're they've got one extra in each of them, they are still a third of a section. So we're at 12 right now. So we're going to do this one plus this one. That makes 13. That's another third plus another third. That's your 2/3. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Again, I'll mark it up so you can see these thirds, those two connected, because again, we're still doing two parts. And so those connected to make another two 1/3 sections. And so again, you see the answer still in both picture representation represents that 12 broken up into 2/3 pieces is 18. Again, that means that there are 18 2/3 pieces in 12. Now, if we look at another example here, so this value shows 6 wholes divided by 3/4. We'll start off with the number line again. So we've got 6 wholes, as you can see on our number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wholes. And we're going to break them into 3/4. Remember, the denominator tells us how many we have to make a whole. That means we have 4 slices in each of our wholes, right? So we want to break them into 4 parts. So what's happening is these 6 wholes, they got broken up into 4 parts. So those 6 pieces, they each have 4 parts, which basically means that we made 24 1/4 pieces. That's really what we did here. And now the numerator tells us that this is how many pieces we have. So we are now looking at, we have 3 of those 1/4 sections. So we're going to then color in 3 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, sorry, and then 1, 2, 3. Now, if we count up how many pieces that created, so that was 24 pieces, and we broke them up into thirds, right? We counted by how many groups of 3 of those 1/4 sections, which we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that means that 6 divided by 3/4 is 8. Now, you might be asking yourself, how are you dividing and getting whole numbers? Again, because we're taking a whole number quantity and we're breaking up into numbers less than 1. So obviously, if I've got like small skinny pieces, right, or less than a whole, and I'm wanting to know how many of them fit in, I'm going to need more in order to fit into the 6 wholes. So that's how you're ending up with just a larger value. Now let's look at it in terms of a picture again. So we start off with 6 wholes and we're going to cut them into 4. So fourths, that would be 4 equal pieces. I've seen some students try to do it like this, but you can recognize that these pieces are not the same size. So you can't draw fourths as that. So you want to make sure that you are doing equal sections, because again, that's what fractional parts are. They're all the same size pieces. So we've got 6 is being broken up into fourths. Again, that is 24 pieces. And now we are looking at how many 3/4 are there. So that's one group of 3/4. That's another group of 3/4. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then don't forget though, these are also still 3/4. 1, 2, 3, that makes another 3/4, so that's 7. And then 1, 2, 3, that makes another 3/4. So if we count it up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one, and this one, that makes 7. And then that corner and that corner makes your 8. So again, it is still 8 pieces. So this again, it just helps you visualize this is what's happening when you divide fractions, and these are some nice visual representations you can have that you can draw to assist you with your dividing fraction problems.